Oh no, double XP's gone. God damn it. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Jinzle bringing you guys a video here today, and as you guys may or may not notice, I have not uploaded in quite some time. I'm actually kind of curious. Hold on one second. Holy shit. I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. Wow, holy shit. I didn't realize it was that long. But anyway, we're back. I got a haircut. As you guys can tell, I have like no hair left. The headset is brand new. Yeah, I mean, I have a couple things I'm going to talk about, so we're just going to hop right into the video. So as you guys can also tell by the title of the video, it is titled probably something along the lines of the death of my PC or the day my PC died, something along those lines. So I'd say about a week and a half ago, I was sitting here on my computer and I was recording. Actually, I don't think I was recording. I think I might have just been watching a YouTube video. I was doing something like obviously involving my computer. So as I'm watching this video, an update for Windows 10 pops up and I was like, okay, well, I have to leave anyway, so I'm just gonna let this update run its course, and when I come back, I'll obviously, like, be able to use my computer again. Which was not the case at all. So I'd say I was here for maybe, like, 15-20 minutes after letting this update do its thing, and it got to probably 75% complete, and I was like, alright, well, that's good enough for me. Like I said, I just eventually left. I was like, you know what, I don't need to really sit here and just wait for this to go, like, the whole way to 100%, which was probably a pretty poor decision on my part, because had I been here the whole time, none of this probably would have happened. So I leave, I let the computer do like the last 25, 20-ish, whatever percent left of the update that it needed to do. And when I came back, it was at this weird screen where it was just asking me what kind of a keyboard I wanted to use. And, you know, like the layout of the keyboard and all this stuff. It had like US, Chinese, Japanese, all these different like types of keyboards that I could use for my computer, and I was like, well, I don't know what this means. So I would select the US keyboard and it would bring me to a repair screen. It would bring me to like a little blue screen that had like restart repair, it had like driver repair, and then it had like USB repair to like repair the software, and I was like, okay, well, what the fuck? So I start scrolling through my options. I'm going through like one by one, just kind of looking at what each of them can do for me. And every single one I clicked on, nothing would change. And I was like, okay, well, this is just getting strange. And I'm a little bit worried for my computer's, you know, like for my computer's sake. So I want to say after like an hour or two of sitting here on my phone going through like, you know, like Googling it, everything, and just trying to see, you know, like what I can do. So I asked one of my friends to give me a hand with it because he's really good with computers, and I was like, okay, like, can you actually, like, give me a hand? If you can help me, that would be fantastic because I need my computer back. So lo and behold, we go through, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours of the night trying to figure out what is wrong with the computer or, like, how I can fix it. So it's finally like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had work the next day, and I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going home because I can't deal with this because this is already stressing me out enough. So I leave, I come back the next day. I left the computer on because like I could either power it off or I could just leave it at the screen it was at. So I just decided just to leave it at the screen. Maybe it would figure itself out by some crazy miracle. So the next day I get out of work and I just sat here for a minute, and I just kind of sat here and I was like, well, what do I do now? Like, there is nothing that I can do without calling Microsoft. So I call Microsoft, and then they end up relaying me to the, I guess, the technical support. But I called one time, and the lady said that it was going to cost $100. Like, yes, $100 fucking dollars for them to tell me what is, like, to connect me to a technical support person. So she tells me all this information. She tells me it's going to cost me $100 for her to, you know, get me over to the technical support. So I was like, okay, thought about it for a second, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm good. I'll keep my $100. So I hang up, and then I sat here again. I really just sat here, and I was like, well, there's nothing else I can do but go to these people just to get some help. Oh, Enzyme Kid just hit a fucking blip. Oh no! Are you serious? That wouldn't have been split or anything, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? So once I come back to the conclusion that I really do need their help, I call back and I get another customer service lady. So this time, this lady tells me that it's going to be $65. So first of all, I was like, okay, well, I don't know where the other lady got $100 from. So either way, I was just like, yeah, whatever, $65, I'll do $65. It's cheaper, it's obviously not nearly as detrimental to my financial state. So she finally hooks me up with this technical support guy, and this guy was super helpful, super nice, extremely helpful, because obviously he fixed my computer. So I'd say about an hour and a half on the phone, this guy, finally we get to like the bottom of it. The actual worst part about them like actually coming through and helping fix my computer is that I had to completely wipe it, because the guy had no idea what was wrong with it, and like he couldn't help me unless I completely wiped everything off my PC. So obviously wiping my PC means that I lost literally every file and everything that was ever on my PC, which I guess was a good thing, because obviously like my PC is like completely optimized now. There's nothing holding it back besides the files that I have on it now and like the programs. But here comes the best part. So after all of this stuff happens, I end up trying to, I think I tried to record a video. I recorded for almost an hour. I still have the file sitting right there. It was roughly about 45 minutes to 50 minutes of footage. I couldn't use any of it because the editing software that I used, it's not the best, but it's very easy to use. So that's why I ended up obviously like using that. So I go through and record all of this footage. I mean, it was good. I could have done a lot better, which is why I'm not using that footage now. But I did all of that. I got the new footage. I already told this whole story like 4 or 5 times. Every file that is in this computer right now is gameplay from me playing whilst talking about this story about my computer. So I record the video like 4 or 5 times, because every time I would put a file, like I would put, okay, so let me explain from the beginning. So I would start, obviously, like my editing software, I would put my gameplay file into the software, and then I would put my webcam file over it. I get it all set up, so when I have both files in it, and I hit play, I can only hear my webcam audio out of the left side of my headset. And when I turn off the game volume, I can hear it in both sides, but then if I add background music, I can't hear anything but background music. And it's so weird, because I've been using this software since I started making videos, and I have never, ever seen this problem. So then, the final point of this video is the headset. So, I was using, obviously, if you guys have been watching my videos for, I don't know, even like no amount of time, even like my last video, you guys know that I had a white pair of Astros. A40, same thing, had a cable and everything. But as you guys know, I get very frustrated very quickly. When I figured out that I couldn't use my editing software, and I had recorded like 4 or 5 times the same video over and over again, I got very upset with myself for being fucking too stupid to figure out what the hell the matter is with the software that I'm trying to use. It was mind-blowing. So I got a little upset. I smashed the fuck out of my headset. You guys want to see it? Hold on. So this isn't actually still as intact or like connected as my scuff is, which is right over here. There's like a couple pieces I could just flare around for you guys. But for the most part, yeah, I got extremely pissed off. I didn't want to punch my monitor, because I really did think the Astros would be a little bit cheaper to replace than a monitor, but not by much. If any at all, it's not by much at all. But anyway, I think that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Once again, I am very sorry for the lack of uploads. I hope that this video kind of answered a couple questions, or any questions you might have had. So, yeah, so if you guys did enjoy today's video, feel free to leave a like on the video. Really helps out the channel. And it's been your boy Jinzle. I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace out, everybody.